TJ, what do you got there? Broken chainsaw?
Yeah, Mr. Blademan, sir. I'd like to have this chainsaw serviced.
What's wrong with it?
I'm not really sure. Maybe you can listen at it and figure out what's going on with it.
Okay. I'll be sure to do that, Tej.
Alright, Mr. Blademan, sir. I gotta get going, alright? I'll catch you later.
Okay, TJ. I'll be sure and give you a call when it's ready. And hey, say hi to your mom for me.
Alright, I'll do that. Alright, Wood Roach. I dropped off the saw. He's got it.
Great. Let's tune in and see what we can hear.
Oh, cool. You know what station it's on?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Hey, Throttle, check this stuff out.
What's that?
This is a super high-grade fuel additive. It's 1 million octane.
Wow, Blademan. How much is in that bottle?
There's enough in this bottle to restore 5 million gallons of stale gasoline.
Wow! Isn't that stuff that popular YouTuber, Project Farm Animal, did a test on?
That's the stuff. If we can get our hands on that, we can restore all that old fuel we have and make millions. Now, to find out where they're hiding it.
What's wrong with it, or they want it serviced? So here's where we're hiding it.
Wow, that's a good spot. No one will ever think to look there.
We missed it.
Oh, missed what?
The spot.
Oh yeah.
Here you go, Throttle. Be careful with it. That thing's worth millions of dollars.
All right, Blademan. I'll be sure to put it in the...
Oh, ew. Oh, I can smell it through the radio.
Sorry, Blademan, I had a little pressure built up. A little backfiring at the tailpipe.
I'd say so.
All right, let me go put this away.
Now we don't know where it's at.
Oh, we missed it again.
All right, Throttle. It's time for us to go. Make sure you lock that cabinet under that workbench where we keep the secret fuel additive.
There's no getting through that, Blademan.
Come on, Throttle. We don't want to be late for that dinner with the commissioner.
Yeah, you're not lying there. Last time I was 20 minutes late and they skipped my entree.
Come on, TJ. Let's steal that secret fuel additive and become rich.
Oh, I don't know. Stealing's illegal. What if we just borrowed it from them?
Shut up, TJ. That ain't how it works. Come on, follow me.
Where's it at?
Stay tuned after the fix for more Blademan and Throttle.
Pterodactyl here. Today's how-to video is going to be on this here Troybilt, which is actually an MTD. And I'm going to show you how to get to those safety switches that are buried under here. And what we had to do to get to them. So in case you got one of these, or you got a shop, and you want to know how to get to those safety switches, there's two for the levers, and then there's two for the reverse mow. So it'll kick the PTO off when you go to mow in reverse. And they are buried in there. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a couple of Torx bits. A T40, a T30, a 1/2 inch socket, a 3/8 socket, a extension, and some kind of container to put all this hardware in, because you got to take a lot of stuff off to get this thing apart. And an impact. So the first thing we want to do is we want to remove these side covers, these plastic panels. So we're going to flip up the seat, and we're going to get our T30, and we're going to take out this one here, and this one here. Now these got little shoulders on them. Now, in the front is another one, right here. Now we're going to need our 3/8 deep well socket, because there's a bolt under here, right about here, and there's another one right here. See? It's that plastic hardware for screwing into plastic. Oh, we gotta remove the gas cap. Now we can lift this off. Now that's out of the way. Gotta do the same thing on the other side. Now make sure your deck height lever is all the way up. Push the arm in, because you want to lift it off of there. And you can leave all this stuff attached, the choke cable and all your wires. Just kind of lay it out of the way. Now we're going to need the T40, and we're going to take off this screw and this screw, this one here, this one here, and we're going to need our extension and our 3/8 so we can get this battery bolt out, because we got to take this off. Now sometimes because of the acid, this might be rusted or rounded off. So you may have to cut this. Now look at this one. It's already like rotted through almost all the way from the acid. So if your bolt's seized in there, you might want to just cut this thing and get another one. But that one's almost done for. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now we want our 1/2-inch deep well. We're going to disconnect the seat switch. We're going to take these two out. Now we can take the seat off. Now we can get the seat out of the way. Now we need to take these two springs off. So again with the 1/2-inch. Just leave the bolts and the springs. Lay them in your tray. Now this will come off. If you want to lift it off completely, you got to take the arms off. So again with your 1/2-inch, undo the bolts. A lot of work just to get to some crummy switches. Now remember, one bolt's got a washer and the other one don't. One with the washer, it goes in the slotted one, because that's how you adjust, your levers. All right, so now we can lift this plate off. Now, here's these switches right here. These parking brake switches. The reverse switches are down here. So looking at this thing, this cover here is all one piece. Comes all the way around. And this goofy thing, this whole mechanism is all bolted to this. So it's not easy to get to those reverse switches. So what you need to do, which is what I did, is you need to take your 4 or 5 inch grinder or a wizard wheel, and you need to come over here. Come over here, Mr. Cameraman. And you need to cut it. Take your wizard wheel and cut a slot on each side. Now you're not gonna affect the integrity of the machine or make it any weaker. It's just a bad design. So to make it easy, we just cut them. Because when you bolt this thing all back together, you bolt this top cover on, that's gonna hold everything secure. The reason they did it this way is it was probably easier to form this piece as one instead to make it 3 separate pieces. So get your T40 again. And take out these 3. Now you can lift this out of the way. Now you can get to everything easily. And that's all there is to getting into them switches. Real easy like, in case these are bad. These are for when you go in reverse, it kicks the PTO off. That's what these switches do. So say you need to test them to see if they're bad. That's what you're going to have to do to get at them. It's not your fault that they designed this thing that way, labor-wise, you know. Because otherwise, if you had to take these side panels off, like I said, this is all bolted to that, bolted from underneath. That's a lot of work. Look, there's some nut in there. It's all rusty. Good time to clean this out too. And then to put it back together, you just, you know, do it in the opposite order. It's really not that bad. Now, how long did that take me to do that? About 5 minutes or so. The hardest part is cutting it. Well, that's not hard either when you got a good 4-inch grinder. Well, there you have it. That's what it takes to access them switches. It looked a lot harder than it was, but again, I always make it look easy. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, Taryl Fixes All. I'm Taryl. Go to our web store, buy some of our merchandise. We got all kinds of stuff. Check it out. There might be something there you want. Follow me with your hard to work on zero turns and lawnmowers on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, there's your dinner. Woo! Yeah! Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how I dismantled that thing in lickety-split time. Look at that. Man. In another 10 minutes, I'll have it all back together. Yeah, there's your dinner.
That must be the cabinet.
Oh, but there's a big heavy lock on it, so looks like we're not getting in.
Don't be a fool, TJ. I know how to pick locks. How do you think I got out of jail?
Oh, okay. Wow, there it is.
Smells so pure.
Oh, let me get a whiff.
Quick, Blademan, they got the fuel additive.
Time to stamp out this roach problem. Once and for all.
Oh, we're in trouble now. Oh.
Hungry, Wood Roach? Well, chew on this. How'd that wood taste?
That was some good wood. You're mine now, Blade Man.
You want this fuel additive, Wood Roach? Well, you can have it. Well, it looks like we thwarted another crime, Throttle.
Yeah, but you ruined the top secret additive. What are we gonna do now?
Throttle. You don't think I left that expensive fuel additive in that shoddy cabinet, do you? It's right here, in plain sight, the whole time.
How'd you know they were gonna come in and steal it, Blade Man?
So, when TJ dropped this saw off, and he told me that I should
Listen at it.
that told me there's probably a listening device planted inside that saw. And I was right. My suspicions were right. They were dead on.
Wow! Smart thinking, Blade Man. All right, let's get these scumbags off to jail. All right, up on your feet. Move it, get up!
Isn't that stuff? That prop.
Fuel additive. One drop.
How do you think I got out of jail?
Oh, how?
I know how to pick locks. I didn't say that.
Oh, looks like we're not getting in.
Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool, TJ. I know how to pick locks. I was in jail.
Great, Blade Man. They got the fuel additive.
You don't have a mustache, huh?
That was good.
Say that was some good wood.
That was some good wood. That tastes good. That was good wood. I want more.
Don't go over that way, because we're over there.
Yeah.
That tastes good. I like wood.
You want this fuel additive?
You are for